Hello, I am Carlos Montaña, and I am currently a founding associate professor at the Dubai Institute of Design and Innovation, and also an honorary adjunct professor at Queensland University of Technology. And with different colleagues in different parts of the world, but especially with my colleagues from the Queensland University of Technology and previously from the University of Canberra, we have developed many of these collaborations, and currently in the Dubai Institute of Design and Innovation, and especially with the Mohammed bin Rashid University, we have developed many types of design for health hackathons and boot camps where we use some of these tools to get the students and the participants immersed in this idea of designing for diversity. So here we see some of the examples of industrial design students, or actually students from many different disciplines, because these were not only industrial design students. And here they developed their own empathy suits. So as you see, most of them will have goggles and will have some sort of helmets, walking sticks. In many cases, they were playing with the balance to simulate many of the disabilities or the challenges that come with aging. And here we see some of our students actually trying some, their empathy suits, or trying to have a day in the life of a person that might have these challenges. So how does it feel to use an ATM, for example, when you're visually impaired or when you have mobility issues? Through many of these experiences with some of my colleagues, we wrote the book Cross-Cultural Design for Healthy Aging. And here we see some of the examples where, again, we empathized and we got the students to, for example, try the wheelchairs in different spaces. Then after that, to ideate and prototype and test all these ideas. This is just one of the many examples of projects that we developed at the time, and we also exhibited previously in Singapore some of these projects. And this is a very interesting theoretical proposal that we developed with this team, and it was especially developed by Vivian Sung. And here it's a mixture, or it's a blending of the empathy map, but also about different cross-cultural methods to understand people. So here, in a way, what we do is that we understand the individual through the empathy map, but we also understand the cultural context of the individual through the cross-cultural frameworks. And more recently, some of the projects that with my colleagues we have developed in the Dubai Institute of Design and Innovation are, for example, collaborations with the Al Noor Center, which basically treats children of determination. So here is a project developed by my colleague, Jonathan Gatto, where some tools were specifically designed for a child that uses the iPad to communicate himself, but had trouble sometimes pointing at the elements in the iPad. So this is a specially designed pointer for this child. There have been also developments around the stress in work. So a bit of conceptual ideas of a mouse for a computer that actually runs or hides away when people are very stressed, or when people are overworked, like trying to tell people that they shouldn't work too much, and a bit related to mental health. Or projects like this one, which converts colors into sounds and would be a very interesting aid for people with some sort of visual impairments. And finally, this other project by student Aditi Monga, where she understood or did some research around sleep and the deprivation of sleep due to the exaggerated use of mobile phones and screens and the blue light. So she developed this exploratory product, which in a way kind of eats the mobile phone, trying to tell you that you shouldn't be looking at your screen anymore because you should be preparing to sleep. And finally, I would like to end with 3 main points. The first one, let's celebrate diversity, not just embrace it, but really celebrate it and enjoy it, because I think it's really, really relevant. The second point, let's not design for people, but let's co-design with people. And I'll repeat it. Let's not design for, but co-design with people, embracing diversity, diverse people. That will be very, very important in our mission. And finally, my third message will be, let's design a better world for all. Thank you.